Hola friends, amigos, amigas, coming at ya from beautiful Todos Santos. I thought, Tracy, you better record a class here in the sunshine by your pool before you go back to rainy Oregon. So I'm doing it. This class is all about freeing up and mobilizing your T-spine, your thoracic spine, the middle part of your spine. Think of the rib cage and creating a lot of space on the sides of the body through like the middle section of your torso. Props for this class, either one block, or I like to show people how you can really just come up with your own props. So like if you're on vacation or you're at home, you don't have a block. I took a blanket and I kind of folded it so it's somewhat square. And then I took a belt and I tied, I put a belt around it. So that's an option. I'm just gonna leave that off to the side for now. And we're gonna go ahead and begin. So grab your prop. You're gonna place the block on the medium setting, the lowest setting, horizontal, at your shoulder blades. And bring your feet on the floor, bend your knees, interlace your hands behind your head, and slowly use your core to lower down so that you feel the bottom edge of your shoulder blades kind of touch the bottom edge of the block there. I'm gonna keep my feet on the floor and the knees pointing up and slowly allowing my head to drop back and the elbows to drop back as the chest opens, the rib cage expands. Begin to come into your breath. Slow breath in through your nose, fill your lungs. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Soften, maybe relax the head back even more. But we're gonna hold on to the back of the skull. So just gently cupping the skull. Breathe in. Fill up. Exhale, release. Let it go. So you're getting this nice arch in that middle part of your back. We're opening up the heart space. Just notice how this feels in your body. We'll stay for a little bit longer, allowing your elbows to expand open and get into the armpit region. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Eyes are closed maybe. Soften across the brow line. It's where we tend to hold some tension. Soften through your jaw. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the sacrum or the back of the pelvis on the ground. And then let's use our abs. Start to tuck your chin, lift up. And we'll go ahead and get onto the elbows and we'll bring the block underneath our sacrum on the medium setting. And then take your hands, keep your feet on the floor, take your hands to your low ribs and you're gonna gently pull them up away from your pelvic bones, your pelvic points there, your pelvis. Pull the rib cage up, find that space. And then you might kind of maybe shimmy a little bit side to side, bending laterally as you pull those ribs. And then let's let go. Bring your hands to the sky, extend the wrist back, take your left fingers on top of your right, draw the fingers down. Spread your fingers nice and wide, let your thumb come out to the side. Pushing the heel of the hand up towards the ceiling, breathe into that sensation, opening up through your hands, your wrists, your forearms. and then release. Switch sides. Fingers are spread nice and wide as you draw those fingers gently down. Push the heel of the hand up. Feet are on the floor. Glutes are on a little bit. Squeeze them. Let your sacrum rest on that block. And then make fists and roll out your wrists. I always like to warm up the wrists. We're on our hands a lot in yoga. This class, we're actually going to be on our knees quite a bit, not a ton of standing poses. So you may want to have a little extra padding and just know that you can fold your mat in half to pad it. Let's go ahead and shake it out, or you can use a blanket. Go ahead and lift up off of that block, move it out of the way, and we're going to take it on the thin setting now in between the knees. So we'll get into our abs core work here. So in between the knees, thinnest setting, feet stay on the floor, interlace your hands behind your head, point your elbows up, take a breath in. Exhale, lift the head and shoulder blades off the mat, hug the belly down, maybe gaze towards your thighs or your low belly, making that diamond shape from the pubic bone to the pelvic bones to the belly button. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulder blade, allow the head to rest back in the hands, and then extend your left leg. Curl your toes back towards your shin so ankle is flexed. Hug the femur bone into the socket, rebend, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Right leg extends, pull the toes back, ankle is flexed. Hug the femur bone into the socket, rebend, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulder blades. Left leg extends, toes curl back, twist to the left, and extend your right arm alongside your left thigh and hold. Return to center, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulder blades, right leg extends, toes curl back, twist to the right, and reach your left arm alongside your right thigh. Stay up off the right shoulder blade. Come back to center, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulder blade, extend the left leg, twist to the left, right arm reaches, and then left arm reaches. Bring the palms together. You'll notice your left fingertips are more forward. We're gonna try to line these fingertips up by bringing the right hand more forward. So you're gonna come up higher off of the shoulder blades and then come back to center, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up off the shoulder blades, extend the right leg, twist to the right, left hand reaches, right hand, palms come together, and then left hand, slide it forward, line your fingertips up, and then come back to center, inhale, lower. We'll do one more time on each side. Exhale, lift, getting into the deep core, extend the left leg, twist left, right arm, left arm, slide the fingers to reach, smile, it helps, and then bring the hands behind the head, inhale, lower, last one. Exhale, lift off the shoulder blades, right leg extends, twist to the right, extend the left arm, then the right, slide the fingers to line up. Woo, and then come on back to center, release that. Let's take the block out and we're gonna stretch our core. Take the feet as wide as your mat for a moment, arms out wide, and windshield wiper your knees to the right and to the left. Pressing into the inner and outer edges of your feet here as you move your knees side to side. Last time, right and left. Come back to center, hug the knees in. Let's get a little bit of a low back stretch and some deep hip flexion. You might rock a little side to side. You might put your hands on top of your knees and stir the pot here, massaging the outer perimeter of your sacrum. Feeling into the body, embodying our body. So yoga allows us to be present, come into our physical body, come into our breath, and even our mind. Notice where your head's at. Let's rock up to a seat. We'll come around to tabletop. Hands and knees. We'll do a little thoracic rotation here. Knees are under your hips. Inhale, left arm reaches. Open the chest, and then exhale, you're gonna tap your head, side of the head to the mat. Bend your right elbow, tap, and then push your right hand in the floor, open. A few more like that. Temple taps. Left arm rotates open, and then tap. Rotate open. This time, leave it under. We're gonna stretch the back of that shoulder. Rest the head down, rest the shoulder down, and then reach your right arm forward. Grip the floor or the mat out in front of you with your fingertips. Send your right leg straight back, toes on the floor. Big breath into that side body. And then bring your hand back by your face, bend your right knee, and we'll do some donkey kicks here. Stabilize to your pelvis. Sole of the foot presses up towards the ceiling. Glute is working. Belly is working to help stabilize the pelvis. Last two. And lower the knee. Push into your right hand. Inhale, sweep your left arm open. Left hand comes down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, right arm open. Exhale, right temple touches the mat. Inhale, press with your left hand. Open. Right temple presses the mat. Inhale. So we're kind of twisting around the axis of the spine. Think middle spine, think ribs. Open. Let's do one more. Go ahead and let's rest this arm down. Take your left hand, move it forward. Fingertips are on the floor in front. Stretch your left leg back, toes stay on the floor. Breathe into that left side. And then bring that left hand in front of your face so you're supporting yourself. Bend your left knee, flex the foot, lift the knee, donkey kicks here. Stabilize at the pelvis. So we're just moving that leg. Stabilize using your left hand. 3, 2, 1. Knee lowers, press into the hand, reach your right arm, open one more time, and then both hands down. Let's just do a few rounds of cat and cow. You might swivel through your hips. You might take some rib rolls. Just release the low back, the mid and upper back here. Okay, let's come on down for Dolphin Pose. So we'll bring those forearms down. Feel free to interlace your fingers if you like, or press the palms of the hands down. Let the head hang. Inflate the space between your shoulder blades. We'll do a few little cat-cows here first before we come up into dolphin. Inhale, let your heart melt, lift your chin. Exhale, round. You're on your forearms, little different sensation, smaller movement for cat-cow. Couple more, inhale. Exhale, belly pulls up and in. One more. Now come into your nice rounded cat pose. Keep that, press the forearms down and lift your knees. Come into a really deep bent knee. Dolphin, belly towards your thighs, pelvis lifts. Allow the head to hang. Press into the forearms. Remember, the head is not on the ground. We're working on shoulder strength and abdominal strength and opening up the whole back line of the body. So that whole back line fascia, and then feel free to pedal out the feet a little bit. Getting down into the feet, the back of the ankles, the calves. Good, stay and hold, breathe, lift the pelvis. And come on down, knees to the mat, closed knee child's pose. Let's take the arms back, forehead to the mat, shoulders drop. Give those shoulders a little break here. Hips to heels, back is a little bit rounded. Big breath into your rib cage. Expand there, and then exhale, let it go, soften. Arms come forward, come on up to the top of the mat. Okay, so we're at the top of the mat. Find your solid grounded stance here in Tadasana. Palms face forward, shoulders roll back and drop away from the ears. Remember that triple S, so you've got the back of the skull, the shoulder blades, and the sacrum level. You can even put your hand back there and just kind of feel. Belly button draws in. Inhale, arms reach, look up, lift the rib cage up away from your pelvis. Keep that long spine as you bend the knees and hinge, and exhale into your forward fold Uttanasana. Right leg steps back, lower the knee and the top of the foot. Inhale, arms reach up, And again, find length on the sides of the body, firm your right glute, press the top of that back foot into the ground and the front of the bottom foot into the floor, and then hug your inner thighs together, stable. Hands come to the mat, step back into plank. Click your shoulder blades onto your back here so you can feel them. Draw them down and up and in towards each other. Glutes are active, belly draws up and in. Take a breath in. Knees lower, bend the elbows, belly lowers. Good, we're gonna take our arms out to the side, cactus the arms, and lift into a cobra here. Push the tops of the feet into the floor, firm the glutes, and release the hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, inhale up and back, exhale, downward facing dog. Long spine, reach to your arms, lift the pelvis, step your right foot forward, lower the left knee in the top of the foot, inhale, arms reach, 90-90 lunge. Lift the ribs up away from the pelvis. There's little bugs here, they're just great. Press the feet into the floor, hug the inner thighs together, left glute is on, and then bring your hands to the mat, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise, long spine. Exhale, hinge, long spine. Left leg steps back, lower the knee, keep the toes curled. Inhale, arms up. And then lower the arms and let's circle the shoulders back. Big shoulder rolls. Move through your rib cage here too. So the only part that's really stable and still is from your pelvis down. Release the hands to the floor, step into plank. Push the earth away, breathe in. Lower the knees, lower the belly. Breathe out. Take your arms out, cactus, inhale. Take your cobra here with cactus arms. Click the shoulder blades together and down, and then release. Hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, press up through plank or table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot through, lower the right knee, keep the toes curled. Inhale, arms up, and then lower the arms, and let's go ahead and circle, circle, circle. Let your rib cage move. Good, let's go ahead and lower the hands to the floor, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise, long spine. Exhale, lower, hinge, Uttanasana. Right leg steps back, lower the knee, keep the toes curled. Rise up. We're gonna go ahead and take the knuckles, make fists, interlace or lock them here. Inhale, breath, belly draws in. Exhale, little twist to the left. Firm the right glute, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale brings you back to center. And you're just gonna move on your own here. Do a few of these. Next time you are twisted to the left, stay and then open the arms. So you're in this kneeling revolved twist here. Open the chest. Stay for another breath. As you release, let's go ahead and turn to the right. Come into a side lunge. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. And then reach your hands towards the front of the mat. Getting a nice inner thigh stretch and then a nice opening on the right rib cage. Send that weight back into your right leg, your right hip, long spine. See if you can ground through the sole of your left foot. Good, and then we'll move to the front of the mat. Rebend your left knee, turn so you're in a low lunge. And we're gonna step back to down dog. You're gonna take this into a nice crouching down dog. So bend the knees a lot, heels are lifted. Allow the head to drop between your upper arm bones. We'll do a little flow here. Come down to your knees, inhale. Lift the heart as you're inhaling for cow pose. And then exhale, round, lift the belly, lift the knees, come into your crouching down dog. So we'll move with this a few times. Inhale, arch, knees lower. Exhale, round, knees lift. Two more. One more. Good, come to your knees. We'll stand up on our knees now. Bring your hands to your hips for a moment. Bring your hands now to heart center. Press the thumb into the sternum, elbows are out to the side here. Inhale, breath. Twist to the left again. So just a little rotation working into the obliques. Come back to center. Exhale, twist left, back to center. Similar to what we did in our kneeling position in our 90-90, but a little bit more challenging now. We're on our knees. Again, if your knees are sensitive, you could just fold your mat in half and bring your knees on to the extra padding. Last two. Last one. And we're gonna turn to the right here and come up into a straddle. Good. Parallel your feet towards the long edge of the mat. Right hand under your face, left arm opens. Take a little rotation here through the T-spine and switch. Left hand down, right arm opens. Right hand down. And just pause for a minute. Let your heart melt towards the floor. Stretch the backs of the legs. Allow the head to hang heavy like a bowling ball. So find that traction for the neck. And then come up onto your fingertips and lift halfway. Long spine. Turn to the front of the mat. Low lunge. Step forward and fold. Inhale. Rise. Exhale. Hinge. Uttanasana. Left leg steps back. Lower the knee, keep the toes curled. Rise on up, hands at hips for a moment, and then we'll interlock our knuckles. Inhale, breath draws the navel in, firm your left glute. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center, exhale right. Inhale, center. Really keep that left glute on. It's gonna help stabilize you, and you're gonna find that you're getting a little more of an opening in that front, in that hip flexor. Last one, hold it to the right, open the arms. Find that kneeling revolve twist here. And we'll turn to the left for our side lunge. Bend deep into that left knee, ground your right sole of your foot, and then walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Let your head drop between your upper arm bones. Send your hip back. Notice where you're feeling sensation. Good. And then we're going to bend the front knee, turn to the front of the mat. Step back for down dog. Crouching down dog. We'll move through that flow. It's to table, to cow, and then back to down dog. Come to knees, inhale. Belly lifts, exhale, round, lift the knees, crouching down dog. Inhale, knees, heart, round, exhale, lift, inhale, and exhale, down dog. Come to your knees and let's stand on those knees. Bring your hands to your heart, elbows kind of flare out here. Pull the belly in so it's firm, glutes are firm. Inhale, breath, twist to your right, exhale to center. Twist to your right, exhale to center. Two more. So a little bit of a change here. I didn't do this last time because I forgot. We're gonna bring the right leg out in front, come into your 90-90 lunge, and now turn to your straddle to the left. Parallel your toes, come on down. Left hand under your face, right arm opens, long spine. Press into your left hand, reach your right, and then switch. Right hand down, left arm up. And then prasarita, take it down, let your head hang. Maybe rock the body weight a little more forward into the ball mounds of your feet. You might grab the backs of your ankles. Lift the kneecaps. Release, inhale, come to fingertips, turn to the front, low lunge, exhale, and then step to the front of the mat, forward fold, inhale, rise, hands to heart, Surya Namaskar A, but not super traditional, a little bit different. Inhale, arms reach, exhale, long spine, hinge, step back into plank, lower to the belly. Toes on the ground,
tops of the feet, arms come out. Forehead stays on the ground this time. Lift your elbows up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Firm your quads, your glutes. Draw your belly button up and in. And then release. Hands under the shoulders. Look forward. Tuck your toes. Inhale through high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your feet in a couple inches. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Step or hop. Top of your space. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Push the feet down to reach up. Exhale, hinge. Hands on the mat. Step or hop back. We're going to lower all the way to the belly. Elbows hug in. Tops of the feet glued to the mat. Forehead down. Cactus those arms. Squeeze and lift the elbows up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Quads are active. Glutes are active. Belly lifts. And then release. Hands under your shoulders. Look forward. Tuck your toes. Inhale. High plank. Exhale. Down dog. Step your feet in. Breathe in. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Step or hop. Top of your space. Inhale. Rise. One more time. Exhale. Hinge. Step or hop back. Lower all the way. Cactus your arms. Forehead stays down. Lift those elbows. Squeeze. Glutes engage. Quads engage. Belly lifts. And then hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale. High plank. Down dog. Exhale and stay. Let's step the feet in just a little bit and bend the knees a lot. Reach the heart back towards the thighs. So you're in more of a crouching down dog. We're going to swivel our knees and feet to the left. Boom. Swivel through center to the right. Boom. Center, left. Center, right. Feel that opening on each side down into the low back as you swivel here. We're going to swivel to the left and hold. And then come down onto your right side. Bring your right arm through. We're coming into an open twist here. Left hand on top of that right palm. Draw a circle behind your head. Rest your head and then open that left arm out. Knees are bent, legs are relaxed. Bring that arm back around, palms touch. Open, draw a circle over your head. Open the chest. And then bring it around. Two more. One more. So you're just letting your head move with the rest of your torso. Open. Good. Bring that left hand down to the mat. Push yourself up. You're going to face the back of your mat. We're going to turn our fingers out to the edges of the mat as long as this feels okay. Reverse table. Press into your feet. Lift your glutes and hold. We won't throw the head back. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Draw the belly in. Press the feet down. And then try to just find that opening across your chest. Good. You're going to lower your hips, turn to the left. Come into dolphin. With the left leg lifted, three-legged dolphin. Pressing into the elbows. This is always optional. You can be in a three-legged down dog if you'd like. And then we'll begin to just lift and lower that right heel. You may even practice kind of pushing off, practicing your forearm stand. Last few seconds here. And then bring the knees to the mat. Come up onto your hands. A few rounds of cat-cows. Inhale and exhale. Maybe wag the tail. Maybe take some rib rolls. Good. We'll come back into our shortened down dog crouching. Swivel to the right. Center, swivel left. Center, swivel right. Center, swivel left. Center, swivel right. Stay. Come on to your left hip. Slide your left arm under for your open chest. Twist it. Palms come together. Relax the head. Draw that circle behind. Open. Smile. Just let your head go in the direction that your arm's going and your torso. Come back around. Open above the head. Soften your belly. Soften that space between your brow line. You could tend to hold some tension there. Open. Relax the legs.
option to change your fingers up if you want to turn them behind you or turn them more forward. You can try that. Let's come into our reverse table here. Squeeze the glutes. Option to do a little booty lift, so we'll tap it and lift, tap it and lift and squeeze, tap it and lift and squeeze, tap, lift. Last 3, 2, 1. Turn to the right, dolphin with the right leg up this time, lift. Maybe rock on the ball foot. Maybe practice pushing up. Knowing me, I'll go falling right into the pool here. And then let's bring it down. Come to your hands and knees, table. A few rounds of just a cat-cow, releasing any tightness or tension. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right leg steps back, lower the knee and keep the toes curled. Let's go ahead and bring the arms up. Cactus your arms, click the shoulder blades onto your ribs, engage the right glute, and then bring your palms to face down. Kind of these robot arms. Inhale, breath. Exhale, turn to the left. Back to center. So similar, the arms are just in a little bit of a different position. Firm the right glute. Good. Turn to the left, hold, open. You might reach back, place your left hand on your calf, your heel, the back of your thigh. Reach the right arm up. Finding that stretch of the psoas. And then we'll cartwheel the hands down, turn to the right. Side lunges, just move side to side this time. Shifting the body weight, hips go back. And then we'll turn to the front of the mat, low lunge. Bring this back leg in and behind, come down for like you're gonna do a seated twist. The bottom leg can always come out if you find that you're leaning to one side. Left hand down, right arm up and over, side bend. And switch, right hand down, left arm up and over, side bend. Switch, we're gonna change it up. Left hand down, right arm up, but then rotate your heart towards the floor and a little bit of a hinge forward. Notice if you feel more of a stretch in your low back. Come back up, let's switch. Right hand down, left arm up. Tilt and turn the chest and hinge. Good, we're gonna come back up. Turn to the right, come into your straddle. Bring the hands to the low back, interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles up and away. Allow the head to hang. Rock the body weight a little more into the ball mounds of the feet. You might draw the kneecaps up, find some engagement in your quadricep muscles. And then maybe you move your shoulder blades up and down your back, flossing the shoulders. Good, release your hands to the mat, halfway lift, long spine. Turn back to the front of the mat, and we'll step into our down dog swivels. Knees are bent, swivel left, swivel right, left, right, swivel to the left, come down onto your right hip. We're gonna use our prop. So I'm just gonna take whatever's closest, blanket, block, you're gonna have your head on it. Your left hand's gonna support you. Your right arm is gonna be bent in an L shape, right at the edge of that block or blanket. So we're gonna get into our pectoralis and deep into that armpit, just a nice deep shoulder stretch and chest. Support yourself a little bit here with your left hand. Rest your head on a prop so it's not kind of hanging towards the floor. You have some support for your neck. Big breath into your belly. And exhale. Again, breathe into the sensation. into our reverse table one more time. Hands can be pointing out, back or forward, lift the hips. This time maybe gently let your head drop back, open the throat. Glutes are active, feet press firmly to the ground. Lift your chin, your chest lower, turn to the left, come into your dolphin. Left leg lifts. Maybe rock. Maybe you come up into your forearm stand. Maybe just practice tiny little hops, pulling that right thigh into the belly. Woo. And then let's take a child's pose. Knees together, arms go back. Rock a little side to side, shimmy. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, rise to table. We're gonna come up onto our fingertips. So really high up under the fingertips. Round into cat. And then walk your fingers to the left. Stay rounded. Walk through center. Walk your fingers to the right. Stay rounded. Tuck the chin. Tuck the tailbone. Walk your hands to center. Flatten them. Inhale, cow. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, step or hop. Top of your space. Inhale, rise. Let's do this. Last one. Exhale, hinge. Left leg steps back, coming into 90-90. Knee down. Inhale, arms reach. Pull down cactus. Palms face down. Click the shoulder blades onto your spine and rotate to the right on your exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Right. Inhale. Exhale to your right. Inhale to center. Hold it, open. Maybe reach back. Exalted kneeling lunge. Windmill the hands down, turn to the left. Side lunges, just move side to side. You can stay really low, you can stay high. If you want it to be more active, you can do some shuffles. It's up to you. Whatever you feel like you need, take it. And then we'll go ahead and turn to the front of the mat. Right knee is bent, low lunge here. Bring your back leg in for your seated twist shape with our side bends instead. Bottom leg can come out. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Ground down through that left seat. Try not to lean into the right. Keep the left booty down and switch. And switch. This time we'll add on. Turn your chest and hinge. Up, switch. Arms up. Rotate. Hinge. It was so peaceful. Not sure how the sound of that truck's gonna sound in this video, but it's all yoga, right? Not letting things bother you like noises. It's Mexico, lots of building happening here. Come back to center. We'll turn to the left, come onto your feet for your straddle. Interlace your hands behind your low back, maybe take the opposite grip and then extend gently up. Shake out the head gently. Let your head hang, traction your spine. Maybe move the shoulder blades up and down the back. Release, fingers to floor. Inhale, lift halfway. Turn to the front for your low lunge. Just for a moment, step back into your down dogs. Swivel right, swivel left. Swivel right, swivel left. Stay to the right. Come down onto your side hip. Grab your pillow, your blanket, your block. Bend your left arm. Bring it down on the outside that block. Rest your head. Right hand supports you. Rest your head. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply into your belly. Exhale. Inhala in Spanish into the sensations. Exhala through the mouth, let it go. Again, breathe in. Breathe out.
Push your right hand down. Release. Come up to a seat. Move that out of the way. Flip around one more time. Reverse table. Lift the hips. Keep your chin tucked. We'll lower the hips. Lift and tap. Tap and lift. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe do a little leg kick here. One leg at a time. Why not? A little bit of strength building. Last one. Come down, turn to the right. Dolphin. Right leg is lifted. Press into that left foot. Maybe you press off. You come up into your forearm stand. Left thigh hugs into your belly. And then both feet down. Child's pose. Arms back. Forehead down. Rest. Big breath in. Open mouth. Exhale. Soften. Big breath in. Fill up. Open mouth. Exhale. Let go. Hands in front. Come on up to a seat. And we are going to use our block or our prop of some sort for our head. Come onto your back. Rest the back of the skull right there on the block or the prop that you had. Bring your feet on the floor and take them wide onto your mat and let your knees knock in. Hands rest maybe at the tops of the thighs or at your low belly. With the knees knocking in, we're spreading the back of our pelvis. We're opening the back of the pelvis. So the pelvis is like a bowl, but then you have the sacrum in the middle and the joints on the side. And so we're opening up through those joints a little bit with the knees knocking in, getting internal rotation in your inner thighs. And then kind of maybe scooch the block even a little bit further out, kind of pull on the base of your skull so to create some more length in your neck. So your neck is kind of hanging off the block. Allow the eyelids to close, the belly to soften. Release the knees, toe heel your feet in, soles of the feet together, knees open, Supta Baddha Konasana. So now we're kind of closing off the back of the pelvis by opening the legs, but we're getting a nice opening for the front part of the pelvis and our groin area. If this is too much, you can use your hands and kind of hold onto your thighs, give yourself a little support. You can rest one hand at your belly, one hand at your heart. If you want, you can take the block from under the head and relax the head down onto the mat. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Soften, let your body be supported by the earth beneath you. When you're ready, extend the legs long. Take up space on your mat. Let your feet flop open. Let your arms come by your sides. You might turn your palms to face up. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Adjust at your hips, your low back. Separate the teeth slightly. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Allow the muscles and the bones to be heavy. Notice if you're gripping or holding on. Quick little body scan, starting at your feet and moving up the body, el cuerpo, the body, all the way to the crown of the head, noticing any areas of tension or gripping that you can release. Find that internal smile. Your nervous system can feel that. Simply notice how you feel in the physical body, what you feel in the physical body, sensations, heart beating, pulsing. Tingling, sweat dripping. Let your breath be easy and natural. And then notice the contents of the mind. See if you can simply watch your thoughts. Let them come, let them go, let them flow just like clouds in the sky. Just simply moving by. No attachment. Shavasana, pose of digestion, receiving the benefits from this practice, receiving the benefits from this practice of stillness. Stay as long as you like, or begin your journey upright. Starting with small movements, starting with maybe deepening the breath, stretching, arms overhead, maybe pulling the knees in. You're taking your time, your own way to find yourself upright in a seated position. Placing the hands at the knees for a moment. Grounding through your seat, lifting up through the heart space and the crown of the head. Allow the shoulders to drop. Palms down to go inside a bit more and ground yourself, or palms up to receive from the earth, from the sunshine, from the universe. Palms together in Anjali Mudra, this gesture of gratitude in front of the heart space. You might bring to mind one simple thing you're grateful for right now in this present moment. So much love and gratitude. Thanks for being here. Muchas gracias. And hasta luego. Que pasa buen día. Have a great day. Namaste.